It's late afternoon in Newcastle city centre. Shops are shutting, cafes are closing, and the day's commuters are all heading home. Even street performers are making their way back. But for some, the night is just beginning. It's 6:30 in the evening and already a student party is in full swing. Every guest at the party has brought their own alcohol and all of the intention of getting drunk. But what do they think of binge drinking? We asked these two men what they thought of alcohol culture and their own drinking habits.
Do you think that binge drinking is a problem in Britain?
Yes, I do. Because you go to like Greece, well, not the the British Greek kind of bits, and everyone's just like chilling out with a glass of red wine, but they're not overdoing it, and everyone's just happy, and then we're just like, oh yeah, let's get drunk, can't have a good night without being wasted, and we're just it's poor, bad shout, Bryn, bad shout.
If it's an occasion, then I will drink. And I always drink the drinks that I like, so it's always certain kinds of wine. So I don't know if that class is not then. I don't know. But I always drink because I enjoy the drink, but it's only when it's an occasion. I won't actually drink on a night time or anything. So I could go like a month without drinking once. I said like 20
Bars such as Chase in Newcastle are famous for good value in introducing treble shots into their drinks. But does this increase the temptation to binge drink for students who can't usually afford large amounts of alcohol? Stag parties such as this one, coupled with large amounts of students pre-drinking, only add to the temptation for bars to give cheap drinks. James Crayston, manager of the popular student night Dirty Pop, says that alcohol is only as dangerous as you want it to be.
I don't think it's a case of how dangerous it is, I think it's a case of how dangerous people let it be to them, in terms of how much they drink. Like binge drinking can obviously go out with the intention of getting drunk, or the intention of saying like, I'm going to go out and I'm going to come home in a coma. I'd say it's cultural. You look at a lot of countries that obviously employ different rules on drinking to what we do in this country. And I think it was not long ago Britain was actually named as, was it the worst for binge drinking in the world? Or in Europe, so I think when you take it like that, it is cultural.
With the increasing popularity of clubs and bars within English culture, certain cities are now known to cater for partygoers nationwide. This interviewee, who didn't want to be named, explained why Newcastle is one of those cities.
Amsterdam's got its culture in the red light district. Rome's got its sights, and Newcastle, all people do in Newcastle is party and go drinking basically. There's nothing else to do here. It is a beautiful city, but there's a lot of bars to be abused basically.
Do you think that shorties or students are worse for binge drinking?
Without a shadow, students. Because that's why they've created, the bars have had a responsibility with the treble phenomena, but it's the students who are taking full advantage of the trebles, to be fair. The bars around here, for example, wouldn't exist without binge drinking.
From small gatherings such as student house parties, to social events such as stag nights, to holidays such as St. Patrick's Day, alcohol has become an integral part of our culture. People go out with the intention of being drunk, meaning the majority of society are binge drinking. We asked two students what they thought of binge drinking.
It's more fun than binge drinking, definitely. I don't know if it's better.
Anyway,
mostly the UK, most countries don't do so. Wherever you go in the world, I'll be not gonna lie.
With its increase in cultural relevance, it makes sense that the amount of media attention received by binge drinking goes up as well. Senior media lecturer and experienced journalist Lisa Hardesty explains her view on binge drinking.
So do you think from a professional point of view that binge drinking is exaggerated by the media?
No, I don't. I think the media is an easy target as ever. There's no doubt it makes good pictures and there's no doubt it makes good stories, but actually I don't think it's their fault. Well, it's a negative story, isn't it? People getting drunk, falling over in the street, going in attacking someone in A&E is not the best of stories, but it happens and that's our job. I've done stories about Christmas binge drinking, about kind of Black Friday, payday drinking, young people drinking, middle classes over-egging the pudding. Every age group really we've covered.
From increasingly madcap drinking games to more outlandish traditions, alcohol has spawned many different ways for people to have a good time, but in the pursuit of fun, people forget just how dangerous alcohol can be.
Look at all like the medical documentaries and stuff that are out there at the minute going on about it, then I mean no drinking is good for you.
I'd say I drink about 20 units a week. The standard, quite mild.
How many have you been drinking this night?
About 18 so far. Yeah.
On binge drinking as a story, it's a good one. Binge drinking per se as a way of life, probably not the best way to go.
With an increasing number of alcohol-related casualties, and with the amount of drinking traditions on the rise, the effect of alcohol in our culture will steadily rise. However, it seems that nothing will stand in the way of the pursuit of fun for anyone in the UK.